Hey guys, thanks for joining us again at Sin FFH. Today we're doing another review on a scope, and this scope so far has outperformed most of the other ones, especially at this price point, which is around $1,200. And the scope that we're talking about is the Athlon Ares ETR UHD, and this is a 4.5-30x56, and this thing has a lot of goodies on it. One thing before we get going is it's setting on a Vanguard Weatherby 7mm, and bring it in, I'll show you some things about it. So a lot of things are similar about this gun, you know, about the eye relief, the quick focus, but it zooms in from 4.5 to 30, and I felt the clarity on the scope magnification for me at the longest yardage was around 25. And this is a mil radiant scope, so it's 1/10 mil radiant. When you look at it, it has an illumination on the side of it. The illumination does not start the reticle in a red glow at night, and even at the lowest settings. The optical clarity remains clear, crisp, and bright, even at 30 zoom, which was awesome for me. It has a 0 stop up here. This is mil radiant, like I said, and it's got 1/10 clicks for each one for the mil radiants. And on the side here, it has windage lock, which is the first time I've ever seen. And then again, it's in the same mil radiant, so 1/10 for each one of your clicks. They're nice and audible and tactical clicks. And so if you bring it in, I don't know if you can hear this on camera, but they're loud. 0 stop, returns it back to 0. We got it already locked in. There's absolutely no distortion around the edges when you're looking through the scope. You know, there's no black edges, no shadowy edges around the scope. This is the most functional reticle that I've found so far. It outperformed the Vortex razor. Also outperformed the Leupold that we have on the other 7mm. There's a lifetime warranty as long as there's nothing, like it's not ran over or nothing like that. But if it's anything malfunction, the warranty covers that, which is a great deal. When any company you go with, you want that guarantee, and there's only a few companies that I know of that give you a money-back guarantee on it. I've had 0 problems with this Optic so far. We've shot it a handful of times, and we'll show you some videos. All right, guys, so the first gun we're shooting is a 7mm Browning with a Leupold scope, and we're shooting the Seller's a 173 grain, and we're shooting at 100 yards. All right, guys, so now we're doing the Winchester Model 77mm, and we're using Barnes Vortex, and this is 140 grain. All right, guys, so now we're shooting the Vanguard Weatherby 7mm mag with Hunter Precision 162 grain, and this is the Athlon Ares ETR, and this is the one that we're trying to see if there's a big comparison and difference, and we'll show you guys the results in a second. The clarity of this glass is unbelievable. Like this is one of the clearest sights that I've seen. The glass is extremely clear. I don't know if you can get a good view with this camera we have here, but it's night and day difference between the other ones. So here is our Leupold, right? Here is our Vortex, and here was our Ares Athlon, right? So you can see the groups right here. Of course, it didn't hit bullseye, but these were pretty well together, a little bit off center, but the grouping for the Leupold was all over the place. So you can see that you get what you pay for with Ares, and it's the clearest glass I've looked through so far. And again, thanks for watching us at Sin FFH. Stay tuned, and we'll be doing another review soon on another Optic or another firearm.